Senator Shoebridge.
Deputy President, today I'll be sharing a speech written by 15-year-old Angelina as part of the Raise Our Voice in Parliament campaign, a campaign that gives young female and non-binary people from all backgrounds the opportunity to have their stories heard on the national stage. And this is what Angelina writes. Many of you in this room are connected to a young person in your life, whether it would be a niece or nephew, son or daughter, perhaps grandson or granddaughter, if you're lucky. Regardless, we were all once narrow-visioned in this fathomless world. In other words, we're all young. And I'm forever grateful that our politicians have believed that our youth could grant insight on what we should achieve as our nation's future leaders. With that said, there's an ongoing issue plaguing our younger demographic, the growth in incarceration rates and criminal behaviour. Like the faith you've had for me and millions of other youngsters, I implore you to also share this with incarcerated youth. By throwing them into prisons, we push further the untrue narrative that they can never improve, especially at the ages where the brain is still in development. We must take the initiative to correct this behaviour before it merges with their temperament. We must not punish them and abandon what may fester into resentment. Instead, with a positive attitude, we must reinforce proper behaviour and build rapport with them. This approach will reduce the current rate of recidivism, currently 54% within 12 months. Just as we would not disown our child for misbehaving, our nation must not leave any person who is a part of our future behind. Thanks so much, Angelina. Deputy President, the answer to war is not more war. The answer to escalating militarism is not nuclear bombers stationed here. The stationing of B-52 nuclear-capable bombers in the Northern Territory is a dangerous escalation, and it must be opposed. No one needs nuclear-capable bombers, least of all this country. It makes Australia an even bigger part of the global nuclear weapons threat to all of humanity, our very existence. They should have no place, no safe harbour in our country.